Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm going to be reacting to Sadhguru Ultimate Spontaneity Tight Slaps. Well, someone requested this. This is kind of weird. I think that was the thumbnail right there. Thug Life. Very, very odd. So this is a request. If you have a request, please leave the title and who it's by, the YouTuber name. That way I can search for it. I don't know if YouTube blocks links or not, so just do that. Anyways, I don't know anything about this. Thug Life though, that's kind of weird, but anyway, let's go ahead and give this video a shot.
Fun fact, Shamanpet is a snake-infested area. We have loads of snakes around campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Nalsar. So
it's not snake-infested. This was their homeland,
exactly.
and you have invaded.
Exactly.
I mean, I suppose that is true.
The question is, what is research, especially in social science?
Finding out things that your grandmother already knew.
What is research? This is kind of ridiculous, but that is part research, yeah. I mean, but also it is finding out things that no one knows yet.
An age of godmen, new age gurus, market gurus, branding is the symptom. Look at all the branding of all the gurus that are going on. It's ridiculously ostentatious and market friendly.
Whoever in this country called himself a god man, only the goddamn journalists are doing this all the time.
Oh, it said Germans. The journalist, what he said. Journalist. I mean, yeah, I mean that's how you get publicized and how you get known. You know, it's the only way to get your, well, not the only way, but it's one of the ways to get your voice out there, to get known, to get as many people to come see you. But they don't know that.
So you're not making the distinction between seeking and believing.
No, we'll come to that. Let me say my piece.
You cannot come to that later. You have to look at it now.
Seeking and believing. I'm lost there. Was it relevant to the journalism part? Seeking and believing is kind of weird. Seeking, I do understand. Whenever you advertise, people see it and they seek to know what's going on.
May I remain the moderator? I'll get the point, sorry.
Even when I met Javed Sahab last time, he was telling me that some guru told him not to use his mind. I do not know which guru said this. One thing is clear, the advice has been taken seriously.
Oh God, dog.
Do you think of yourself as a yogi, a mystic, or a guru?
I have not wasted time thinking about myself.
I will say, I kinda do a little bit. I have to make sure I am proper, but I mostly try not to think about myself too much.
Now if Adiyogi will arrive here and give you a chance to ask him a question, what question you are going to ask him?
What makes you think he's not arrived?
Oh, I'll have to rewind that, guess I'm somehow missed that.
Now if Adiyogi will arrive here and give you a chance to ask him a question, what question you are going to ask him?
What makes you think he's not arrived?
People who have never met you seem to know more about me than I know about myself. I have stolen over 7 million kidneys till now. You better have yourself checked up. 1 kidney may be missing right now. We've destroyed a whole rainforest. Nobody knows where that rainforest is. People said, you've killed over 100 elephants. Then I said, see, it's a fact that I don't have a firearm, so I killed them with my bare hands. You know, in Tamil Nadu, in ancient Tamil culture, a real man means Ayirane konnavane. This means one who has slain 1,000 elephants, he's a real man. I said, I'm getting there.
See, this is the only way you can sell your trash. Sell it, it doesn't matter.
People have ignored you, obviously. Every day, 20,000 people are visiting the ashram. Weekends, 40 to 50,000 people are visiting the ashram. Mahashivratri, 1 million people are coming. You think they're reading your trash?
Oh man, the closed captioning is terrible in this one, but I'm getting most of it.
This is not journalism. This is trash.
If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do?
You wouldn't know?
Well, that's why he asked, you know?
What? You don't know the father's name? You'll marry her? I said I wish to marry only the girl.
One thing the world doesn't know about you.
They don't know a thing about me. They don't know a thing about me.
They don't know a thing about him? That is… Of all the things that he said that still people don't know a thing about him, that's… Many things. Oh, okay. Wow, that was pretty quick. I should, I guess let me capture another one. Let me see. I guess we'll go to part 2. That was super fast, actually. So where's part 2 at? I think there's only 2 parts, so might as well. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. I'm missing some of the jokes because again, it's a cultural thing of like how some jokes are very specific in certain regions. So I'm not sure. It seemed like I missed quite a bit, understood a few. So let's go ahead and go with part 2 since it's pretty short anyway, and hopefully I don't make it last forever. Let's go ahead and get it started.
If I pull a pigeon out of my pocket, I have a shitty pocket.
Wait, what?
I have a shitty…
Oh, pigeon.
If I pull a pigeon out of my pocket, I have a shitty pocket.
Okay, I get it. Whenever he said that, I thought he meant like it's a terrible pocket. But I get what he means.
Especially in the West, you will see, I was brought up Christian, I was brought up Jewish. These are very
CC.
common words. I think it's absolutely ridiculous and humiliating that a human being has to be brought up. You bring up cattle, okay?
I get it, but it's again the language thing. Whenever what is brought up, what the meaning of brought up in one country or culture could have different meanings in different cultures and countries.
Everyone understands by New Age gurus is this post-marketization, market-branded, corporatized gurus.
New Age guru. Well, I mean, I guess, but I don't think it's… I mean, he has to keep up with the times.
That's what I mean by New Age gurus.
That means they're successful and you don't like it.
99% of the human beings on this planet live and die without ever touching the inner genius that they hold within themselves.
You're a political broker, you're a power broker, you're a corporate broker. You consumerist of the third kind.
Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev.
That is black magic. That is what he's promoting.
What's a bright green G63 AMG SUV?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, look, and this is something I kind of understand. I mean, I'm sure he has to make some money, and you know, I ain't gonna fault the guy. Person's got to live, you know, and I don't know what he does. I'm hoping he, you know, obviously he has to keep some of the money to feed himself and his family, and it'd be pretty nice if he, you know, used that money also to feed other people that, like, there. I think there was a temple there that feeds a lot of people. I think he actually, it was in Gordon Ramsay. Whenever he went to that temple, Gordon Ramsay tried to sit in an Indian style, as we call it, and he could not sit Indian style. And I think he met Sadhguru there, which was really cool, actually. I didn't even know Sadhguru at the time. That's the first time I ever seen Sadhguru. I believe that was him. It's been a little bit since I've seen him. But anyways, yeah, I mean, dude's gotta live, you know, and plus he still has freaking wisdom. People can learn.
we doing for the environment?
அவங்க பிரியப்பட்டா கூட்டு போங்க. நீங்க தான் வசியம் பண்ணில உள்ள வச்சிருக்கீங்க.
I'll set your screens on fire.
I recognize the scene
It's not just about them, what a loss to humanity. This is why the same stupid things are being debated for thousands of years, because human genius doesn't open. Bunch of idiots.
I mean, we are a human being. This is something I just keep repeating. Anytime we do something stupid and anytime we do something great. Same reason, we are a human being.
I'm also saying that you are happily confusing myth and history and talking about Rama and Krishna walking the earth.
I think you need to little educate yourself about English language then.
I swear the person that edit this, man, that's crazy.
Please, you're making up things. If you do not understand the way the book is written, you will need 10 readings to get it.
I don't understand it, but please carry on.
Yes, I understand. A lot of things are not understood. See, let the people decide whether they're getting confused or they're getting clarity. Why do you decide that?
Hello Sadhguru, we are so excited to see you in college but we're not allowed inside. It's so unfair. I just want to see him, just get one picture. I had seen a YouTube video of his and it changed my life. All words on point and just it does go into our mind. You get a new perspective, you get to know a new idea. There's an answer for everything.
There is an answer for everything. I'm sure there is, but whether we know that answer or not is the question.
Do not teach her ABC, Mary had a little lamb. I don't care whether Mary had a lamb or not.
Is inner engineering, is it something that you guys do, and like only if you guys can tell us what is inner engineering, only then will we be able to…
So right now, why don't you ask this institutional sir, only if you tell us what is law, we will know what's the law?
Okay, so again, he was speaking… man, CC's not working on this thing, but… let me close and open it back up. Let's see, boop, boop. So he's talking about inner engineering. Someone said it in the comments, and I'm curious about that. Now, I would like to learn what that is for sure. Anyone got a suggestion? Again, title and the I definitely just probably should search my own. But I mean, I'm wondering if you guys know a good one. But I'm missing a lot of this thug life stuff. I'm gonna rewind this part again, just to. But
you guys can tell us what is inner engineering, only then will we be able to…
So right now, why don't you ask this institutional sir, only if you tell us what is law, we will know what's the law?
So I guess what he's saying there is basically there's other ways to find out what the law is outside of the institution itself. Oh yeah, I mean, this is what I believe. You know, there are some people out there that gotta learn the hard way, meaning that you can teach them all the things in the world. You can teach them 6 different ways on one thing, and they will still not understand it. But the second they do it the hard way, they will learn that lesson pretty quickly. I think everyone learns it. Most people learn it when they do it the hard way. There are some people who are stubborn or just dumb, and no matter how many times they do it the hard way, they will still not get it.
Certain occult practices, where if the occult practices are being done, women in state of pregnancy, in menstrual cycles, it could seriously impact their life. So they said women should not go. It was also designed that on a certain day, if the woman is in a certain condition, on a full moon day she can go, other days… These are prescriptions, these are not restrictions. These are prescriptions, these are not discriminations. Please understand. Please listen to me.
Sir, you're still not addressing the point that who are you and I sitting here to make prescriptions for women and say that this is harmful for you, hence don't do it, or this is not harmful and you shouldn't do it. If women want to enter it, they want to enter it. Who are us to stop it?
It becomes ridiculous. It's like saying, don't I have the right to enter the ladies' toilet? What nonsense is this? Do you need a law? You just need sense that you don't go there.
true. Basically, again, this is what I believe. Intelligent and wisdom are two different things. You can be super intelligent and have no wisdom. Wisdom being common sense. And you can have the most amount of wisdom in the world, but not be intelligent, meaning that you maybe don't know how to do fractions or math or science. Sadhguru said this, he's not intelligent. I mean, we're all intelligent to a degree, but then you have the scientists who specialize in things that are very intelligent in those specific things. But Sadhguru and Sadhguru himself, I guess a guru, I don't know if it translates to wisdom or wisdom teachers or whatever, but I believe him to be extremely wise. And again, something that his wisdom is basically wisdom of life more than wisdom of science. Science is very strict and it's something that you need intelligence of, but Sadhguru is a very wise man. Pretty smart too, though. I love his comedy.
Job, is your question answered? Or should I? No, it's not answered. There's a difference between a man not allowed to enter a woman's toilet and you using the same analogy.
I'm not saying he's not allowed. A man who is a man will not enter. That's all I said. Isha Foundation is a foundation run by the volunteers. Over 4,600 full-time volunteers who are far more educated than you are. Okay, you have 700 people here. We have 9 million volunteers working across the world. So, it must be working for them. We're not promising them we'll take you to heaven. We're not telling you you will go and sit in God's lap. Why are they doing it? It must be done wonders to them, otherwise why will they invest their life in it? So without knowing anything, don't make conclusions. So are you the only one? Well, you can do it in so many other ways. If you knew how to figure it out, why would I be needed? You do not know how to figure it out, so somebody comes and helps. If somebody comes and helps, why are you helping people? You leave them with their problems, they'll be good business for a lawyer. Is that what you're talking to me?
Lalu Saab, fan.
And that's something I do believe too, is the fact that, they're in. I guess this is the belief on not necessarily strong government, but a weak government. Because I understand that we need government and we need laws and stuff, but having too much laws, it's how do I put this? I believe in humanity to do good. We don't need laws to tell people what to do, which is basically what Sadhguru is saying. We need to have faith in humanity, I suppose. We need to be examples for people to be good. Understandably, there's always going to be bad people around the world, but we still do not need laws to restrict the good people to do good, to tell them what to do, because there's more to it than just, believing in humanity. There's also the part of the government growing too powerful. But in terms of what Sadhguru is saying, is that, at least in my interpretation of it, and my belief, is that we need to have faith that humanity is going to be good. That is a very strong belief and faith and hope that humanity will do good. But overall, most people are in fact good. Whether they help you with something or not, so long as they're not harming you, good enough, I suppose. My standards are pretty low.
Sir, I'm a huge fan, and I've become a bigger fan in the past month. I have two best friends, one's a photographer, one's a filmmaker, and they're massive fans of Sadhguruji. For the past month, a lot of my nights are spent watching hours of YouTube videos of Sadhguruji. The range of your fans is amazing, sir.
I'm not one of those female fans, sir.
What is one thing you'd like people to remember about you at the end of your life?
They must live so wonderfully that they don't even remember me.
Very humble there. Very humble there. Very humble there. Oh, is that it? Good lord, that was... Okay, I did make it last quite a bit long. I said too much. Sadhguru is the only reason I still live. Neither I should... Whew. And that's something that I watch a lot of other YouTubers, and some people, it's weird to say. It's weird to see people, because of these things, they've found a reason to live or they've not, and I'm glad for that, honestly. But anyways, that is very odd to go to. Let's move on from. Let's leave it at that. Well, that's good enough right there. That's perfect. So anyways, Thug Life is a little bit different. I mean, it did have some Thug Life moment, but not all of it was Thug Life. And man, that person who edited this, jeez Louise, better editing than me. But anyways, he said a lot of things, again, from just different topics, and a lot of talks with other people. Apparently, I don't know how, I'm sure he's more popular than hated across the world. But yeah, I said a lot of things there, which I was just trying to fill in the void. Anyways, that is it. I think that's all there is on this one. So if there's a part 3, maybe I'll do it later on. But anyways, that's it for this. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.